got a secret underneath. Yeah, she's this naughty little freak. She likes to put on a show. She likes when it takes control.
Daniel Whelan on in front formation. Under no pressure, gets away a high kick carrying toward the far right side numbers. Washington muffs it. It's up for grabs. Green Bay football. Rochelle with the fumble recovery.
The Packers' 23rd takeaway of the season.
Takeaways have been crucial to the success the Packers have had this season. Green Bay is now just 4 away from tying their most regular season takeaways in a decade. 5 weeks remain in the regular season, and Green Bay is just 2 takeaways off the league lead. 8 of those come courtesy of first-year Packer Xavier McKinney, who has a knack for finding the football.
Brandon Allen, he fires it over the middle. Intercepted. Intercepted by McKinney. His 7th of the season.
How many you going for, 10? We're going to say 10. All right, we're going to say 10. That's what I came here to do. That's why I was brought in to be able to make, big-time plays when we really need it.
The defense will need big-time plays come Thursday night, facing a Lions team that is 2nd in total yards and 1st in scoring, led by quarterback Jared Goff.
Jared's playing at an MVP level, and so they got a really potent offense. It's very explosive.
Obviously, they're a high-power offense and can put up a lot of points if you allow them to do so. This game is going to be important for us. We got a tough division. We're just going to get ready and prepare the right way and be ready to go.
This should be a great battle on Thursday Night Football.
Welcome to Best of the Locker Room. Tucker Kraft would much rather run over you than around you. He also takes the Lions personal.
Since I've been a Packer, Detroit's been a thorn in my side personally. So I'd say every chance I get to play them and to beat them it's a chance I'm not going to take lightly. So I'm eager to play them every time.
Is the Packer defense shaking in its collective boots over the prospect of facing the NFL's top scoring offense? Xavier McKinney says absolutely not.
I think we did a good job the first time. Obviously, they're a high-power offense and can put up a lot of points if you allow them to do so. But I thought we played well last game. I think we held them to 17 points. So we just got to go out there and come out there with the same mindset and do what we did, the last matchup, and just do it better, though.
Since losing to the Lions, the Packers have won 3 straight, and many would say the key has been the play of Jordan Love. He would not.
No, I think it's more everybody in this locker room. We're all playing at a high level, and at the end of the day, we talk about just control what you control, going out there, playing your part as a team. So, I think everybody as a collective is feeling good because we're winning. Guys are doing their job, and guys are making plays. So I don't think it's just me. I think it takes everybody in this locker room.
So that's it. The Lions win it 24-14.
I think we have enough motivation having lost the first game to these guys. So, we owe them, and we'll be able to put up a good fight in Detroit. We know what type of game this is. It's an NFC North game, and we got some catching up to do. So we're going to be ready to go.
Ball came loose.
We're just going to go in there and take advantage of every opportunity we get.
Love's got a man wide open. It's Kraft who's going to walk in for the touchdown.
Every chance I get to play them and to beat them it's a chance I'm not going to take lightly. So I'm eager to play them every time.
The NFC North opponents are always huge games.
Go get it. Shoulder catch. Touchdown.
We chasing greatness, so we want to win the division.
3 is in. What a start for the Packers.
This game is going to be important for us moving forward. We're going to treat it as such, and we're just going to prepare the right way and be ready to go Thursday.
The stage is set for the Packers' next chance to gain ground in the NFC North race. A win would make it 6 straight on the road within the division, but this will surely be the toughest test in that span. The Lions are off to an 11-1 start, the best in the franchise's 95-year history. The Packers took down the Lions in Detroit last year, and they'll have to overcome another raucous crowd on Thursday to do it again.
It's going to be a dome stadium, and their fan base is going crazy right now, getting behind the Lions. It's going to be a fun environment. I love it for our guys going in there, where it's just the locker room going out and competing for one another. So it should be a great game on Thursday night.
No, they're a good team. Good team. I mean, their record showed that they're a good team. Very physical team, but it's a division game, so this right here is going to really be for the North. So we definitely got to have our best foot forward going in there for a physical matchup.
That was your guys' last loss, too, that you had, and you took that into the bye week, too. Do you still have kind of that sour taste, knowing that was your last loss?
I mean, no matter who we play, we never want to come out of the game with an L. So it just so happened to be them. So like I said, it's a division game, man. It's for all the marbles, to be honest with you. They lead in our division. They got one of the best records in the league. So we gotta, like I said, we gotta put our best foot forward. We had a great preparation, so we just gotta go out there with the right mindset and get the job done.
Well, when you look at their offense, they like the trick plays and describe it as like a lot of eye candy stuff. What's the key to making sure that you don't get burned on plays and different things like that they try to do?
Just do your job, man. Just do your job. Have elite eyes. Something that we've been priding ourselves on, man. You ain't got to be no superhero. Just be, so just do what got you. And like I said, when everybody do their job, it works, and it showed in multiple games this season. So we don't got to be superheroes, but we just got to do our job.
With a team like Detroit, do you really truly have to stop the run first when they've got two different guys that can bring it?
You got to stop the run no matter who you play. Like I said, those guys, this particular team, Detroit, I mean, they got two guys, like you said, that can really go. Two different styles of running, two different styles of schemes that they use. So we got to be tied into both of those guys. Each of them are very special. They run hard. They run behind their pass. So we got to do we got to do a great job of just playing level football and running our feet on tackles.
This late in the season, Keyshawn moves to corner. You guys have got experience under your belt now in your first year. Have you seen the secondary grow? Do you feel like there's a lot fewer questions each week and then just playing as a unit?
Yeah, one thing about this sport, man, it's a beautiful part, man. You just gotta, it's chemistry. And that's with everything, man. You gotta learn how somebody works. Really just having that chemistry, having that bond with the guys in the group, we need that. And I feel like it's slowly developing throughout the year. What a time for it to start developing too, man. It's getting late in the season, going into a division match. We got to be clicking on all cylinders in order to beat this team. And I feel like we're going to be able to do that.
Do you want to talk about the talent they have at pass catchers?
They got some good guys that can go, man. They got some guys that can go, got speed on the outside. They got some very smooth route runners from what I've seen on tape, man. The guys that really kind of uniquely run their routes, some guys you can actually tell on film, outside of those guys that can, some guys you can tell when they count their steps and stuff like that. It's harder to see with these guys. They disguise a lot of things in their run game. They're physical, man. Physical guys. They do a lot better blocking than a lot of the teams that we face. So we got to do a great job of just using our hands, being physical, matching the energy, man. Play to our standard, play with our brand.
Have you ever played a Ford Field before?
Nah. I ain't never played that.
What's it thought on just your first trip there and what's at stake with this game?
I'm always excited to travel to a new city and, see that. That's just the kid in me. But as far as this game, man, like I said, this is for all the marbles. This is Thursday night. Everybody going to be watching. It's a primetime game against a primetime opponent. And we're a damn good team ourselves. So, it's going to be a great matchup, and I can't wait to play.
I don't think Jameson Williams played the last time you guys played them.
Yeah.
Does he make their offense much different, or do they kind of do the same thing whether he's on the field or not?
Nah, he's definitely a guy you got to keep an eye out for, man. A guy that can take the top off at any moment, a guy that can change the game at any moment, man. We got to definitely be keyed into all cylinders when he's on the field. Definitely got to spot him out he definitely can change the game for sure.
Javon, what did you notice about Jared Goff too in that first time going up against them?
Precise with the decision making. That was the most part. Just watching the tape, I felt like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the ball. He was kind of careful with the ball, you know what I mean? And that's what you want in a quarterback, a guy that takes care of the ball. But then he really didn't throw it in the harm's way. I feel like we got to do a great job with our disguises and things like that. We try to manipulate his mind and things like that to try to get him off the spots, make him make later decisions rather than anticipating his throws for sure.
Last week a primetime game at home. This week you get you on the road. How do you kind of occupy your time during the day to kind of be ready to go and hit the field on Thursday night?
Well, you know, this is our job, so we ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? We ain't got no choice but to be ready. You know what I mean? Whether that's taking care of your bodies, watching extra film, you're a professional. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do in order to be ready for a game like this. And I mean, if you're not doing that, then shame on you, honestly.
Any expectation of kind of pitch count, snap count, touch count?
However the game go, really. But yeah, I feel great, so we'll see.
I just asked Matt about your workload during a practice week.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of conversations with them about what you can handle, what you want to do, not do, or how does that work?
They be getting on me because they be wanting me to take less reps. But I think it's important for the guys to see me work. I think it's important to get the reps, so I practice.
So why is that important? Like I think everybody on this team would understand if you took some time off or took less work, I should say.
I think for me, it's just what I'm used to. Been doing it for so long. I feel like you know, the running back room in general, we kind of set the tone for the team. So each day, regardless if it's practice or a game, we just try to come out and do that.
Hey Josh, what do you remember from that first matchup against each other?
I remember we did a lot of things that hurt ourselves and put us in a situation where I feel like we was playing catch up for the whole second half of the game. Yeah, man. I mean, I think that we did a lot of things well early. We cut down on mistakes, and it's gonna come down to the wire, but it'll be a better game.
How much of an up and down game do you expect against this Lions offense?
Up and down, I don't know. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. I don't know how much up and down it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be a battle.
Do you feel that intensity change when that calendar hits December?
No, not for me. I can't speak for other people, but I feel the intensity every game. So it kind of just is what it is.
Hey Josh, what makes you feel like you guys are ready for that battle that could come on Thursday?
I thought we was ready last time, me personally. So obviously, you know, they've been rolling. They've been playing really good ball. So we feel like we've been playing good ball too. You know, they the top of the division, and that's what we hunting. So it's gonna be fun.
Josh, you mentioned
the Vikings, the Lions. Those are the only teams you've lost to so far. They're all going to the postseason.
Yeah.
Does that say to this team you're a postseason club too?
I would say we heading that way. We heading in that direction. To me personally, I feel like a lot of these games, even the games that was close for us, it's a lot of things that we kind of did. Obviously, you know, good teams are gonna make good plays and things like that. But to me, I feel like we did a lot of things to hurt ourselves. So whenever we lock in, you know, as a team, and feel like it's us versus us for real.
Josh, you've mentioned it before, but you haven't had in Vegas a lot of opportunities to play a game like this, this magnitude. What does it mean to you to be going into this type of game where you know what's on the line, you know the quality of the opponent that's waiting, and you know what it could mean going forward?
I love these type of games. I feel like they bring out the best in me. I feel like I'm the utmost competitor. So whenever I get a chance to, you know, prove myself or prove my team right, it's something that I always look forward to doing.
Making it a little easier to take a few extra carries if need be?
I can take as many as they need. I feel good. Yeah.
You're close to 1,000, Josh. Does that number mean anything to you?
Nah, man. I care more about the wins, man. The accolades is whatever.
Do you pay attention at all to all the injuries they've had or on the defensive side?
Nope, don't care about it. It's NFL, man. I mean, next man up mentality. We got that same mentality, so I don't really care who was in. That names and numbers they faceless to me.
Speaking of competitor, do you pay attention to what other backs do in this league and some of the things they get done?
Not really. Obviously, I see the highlights. I don't really watch them, too much. But like, I see the highlights. I mean, and I'm always happy when backs have success, just not against us. But I'm always happy when they have success, man, because obviously the position's been devalued a little bit the last few years, and I feel like we making a statement this year about that. So it's been fun.
Have you talked ever with Jameer or David?
Yeah. David might be mad at me right now. I was supposed to send him a jersey last time we played, but I ended up giving it to Amik because I played with Amik. So I'll probably give him this jersey this game.
Guarantee that it'll happen after this game?
Oh, yeah, he'll get it this game. Yeah.
Is that a big deal, Josh, too, with the way Saquon's played and Derek's played, to show that, hey, you veteran guys are worth it? Kind of the big picture of the position in the league?
I think for us, it's more so like it's more personal than anything. People counting you out or saying whatever. It's just I feel like we all came into this season to prove a point, and it's just been playing out good so far.
Welcome back. This one-on-one is brought to you by Brew Pub. Lots of matzo pizza. Isaiah, did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
I would say so. Those night games in Lambeau on Thanksgiving, there's no better atmosphere. And, I just felt like I was kind of in my groove out there. I was just having a lot of fun.
When you broke up the pass to Malik Washington, just absolutely drilled him.
Sets and fires over the middle, has his man, and a hit and dropped immediately. Isaiah McDuffie.
Does that have a warm place in your heart?
Yeah, I would say so. It's always a good feeling when you can hit a guy like that and, dislodge him from the ball. Yeah, that's always a great feeling.
That's called bang, bang football.
Now, would you say those plays, all of them that you make, are the result of instinct, preparation, or relentless effort?
I would say all of the above, honestly.
He's upended, short of the first down. Isaiah McDuffie, and the Packers take over.
A lot of it goes into it during the week, with the preparation, and then going out there and actually doing it too, you know what I mean? You have to execute at the end of the day.
Against the Dolphins, they have, and that's a high-powered offense, they have 3 shots from the 1-yard line.
Tua looks to throw, he steps up, he's hit inside.
And can't get it in.
We say all the time, just because they get down there doesn't mean they have to get in. That just shows our resilience as a defense, and I think, honestly, we just keep getting better and better every week.
McDuffie has been really good tonight.
All Isaiah does is make plays.
Okay, Isaiah, how are you feeling about the upcoming Lions game? They beat you just a few weeks ago.
Well, that's it. The Lions win it 24-14. The Lions are rolling.
But I came out of that thinking they did not get your best shot.
Yeah, I know personally I can't wait to play them again.
Welcome to Ford Field.
I'm just super excited. I know as a team, we can't wait to get another shot at those guys.
I'm Kenny Clark, this year's nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. From a young age, my mom, she just been a rock to our family. I always seen her helping out the next person, giving her last to the next person. She raised all of us like that. Every year I do a toy drive in my hometown of San Bernardino. We have a lot of families come by, and we give them all types of bikes, toys. It's just important for them to see me, see my family's faces, hear my voice, and so the kids know that I was sitting in those same seats that they sat in those classrooms, walking those same streets, and they can make it and have an opportunity just like I did. You can't forget about where we came from, and the streets that you was walking, the seats that you was sitting in. When I was a kid, I never thought an NFL player would be doing anything. For those kids to see me giving back, I know it's huge for them, and it just gives them a chance of hope. I'm proud to be a part of this, be a small part of it. Just thankful for it. Thankful for the opportunity.
Wes, it's Thursday Night Football, take 2. Lions and Packers. Time for final thoughts. All right, Weston, what's at stake?
Closing the gap with the Lions, the leader in the NFC right now. The Green Bay Packers, 2 games behind them in the NFC North. Everybody's talked about it, Mike. This is the most competitive division in football. The Green Bay Packers, with a win on Thursday, could get themselves within 1 game of the Lions and continue that push for a first-round bye.
Absolutely, and this game essentially defines what you are playing for after you come back from the mini bye, the weekend off the Packers are going to get after these back-to-back Thursday games. Either you are still in the hunt for the NFC North title, or the division is pretty much out the window and you're playing for a wild card. So what scenario are you looking at? This game will tell you. Wes, who's heating up, presented by Aurora Heated Apparel?
Quay Walker. I mean, you look at what he did last week, Mike, everybody's talking about it. He is playing some of his best ball as a member of the Green Bay Packers. He's being more decisive. He's obviously has all the intangibles you look for at the linebacker position, in addition to the fact that he also has that component of his game where he can blitz the quarterback. You saw how he came up so big in that 4th down stop against the Miami Dolphins. A few more plays like that could be critical for the Packers pulling out a win at Ford Field.
Absolutely, and I'll go on the offensive side for this and say wide receiver Jayden Reed. He only touched the ball 4 times against the Miami Dolphins, but 2 of those were for touchdowns, and another one was a 23-yard run on an end around. Jayden Reed is, once again, he's looking like the playmaker who started out the season really hot for Green Bay. Wes, I say the Packers win this game if they come out of that Ford Field tunnel on Thursday night playing clean football. Because, yes, you always want to start fast, but you look back at that first game against the Lions, it was this combination of drop passes and penalties and a crucial turnover late in the first half that just put the Packers in a huge hole. You don't want to be in that position against the Lions, and that starts with playing cleaner football.
Excellent point, Mike. And for me, the Green Bay Packers win this game if they are the better running football team. You're looking at 2 squads who have differing philosophies towards their backfield. Certainly Green Bay has some depth there, but Josh Jacobs drives that bus and has been playing really good football, closing in on yet another 1,000-yard season. On the other side of things, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery both are nearing 1,000-yard seasons. We saw in that first matchup how critical it is to the Detroit offense to be able to establish the ground game, wearing down defenses. The Packers need to meet them in the trenches. They need to play physical. They need to generate yards on the ground.
Absolutely. And with that, we'll sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Thursday night's big game from Detroit. We'll have it all for you on Packers.com and your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ballgame.
Well, that's it. The Lions win it 24-14. The Lions are rolling.
They're tough, and they're going to fight you to the death. That's who we are as well.
Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit, Michigan. The Green Bay Packers at the Detroit Lions.
We have enough motivation having lost the first game to these guys.
No matter what, don't take the camera off of us. It's the Lions and the Packers on Thursday Night Football.